Russia, spanning 11 time zones, boasts the largest landmass globally and a treasure trove of natural resources. However, a grave threat lurks beneath this veneer of strength: a rapidly shrinking population. This demographic crisis jeopardizes Russia's ambitions and potentially its very existence. The vastness of Russia, often a source of pride, now amplifies the problem, with a population density significantly lower than that of the United States or China. Russia grapples with one of the highest mortality rates globally, coupled with one of the lowest birth rates. The spectre of a shrinking workforce looms large, with fewer young people entering the labour market to support a growing elderly population. President Vladimir Putin has repeatedly sounded the alarm about the demographic crisis, recognizing its profound implications for national security and economic development. Putin's recognition of the demographic crisis has spurred ambitious measures aimed at reversing the decline. These range from financial incentives for families to efforts to attract migrants. Critics argue that a more holistic approach is needed, tackling underlying economic anxieties and social uncertainties. Improving access to affordable housing, quality childcare and education are seen as crucial steps towards a sustainable solution. Russia's demographic woes are compounded by declining life expectancy, particularly among men. Alcohol-related illnesses, accidents and violence contribute significantly to high mortality rates among Russian men. Despite being resource-rich, Russia's healthcare spending lags behind many developed nations, leaving its healthcare system ill-equipped to address growing health needs. Russia continues to grapple with one of the largest HIV-positive populations outside of sub-Saharan Africa. The opioid epidemic has also cast a long shadow over Russia, with a surge in heroin addiction among young adults. Tackling the stigma surrounding HIV, AIDS and addiction is crucial to encourage testing, treatment and improve health outcomes. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine has deepened Russia's demographic challenges. The war has triggered a wave of emigration, including skilled professionals and young people seeking a brighter future elsewhere. This brain drain further depletes Russia's already shrinking workforce and deprives the country of much-needed talent and innovation. Russia has increasingly looked to migration as a potential solution to its demographic woes. However, integration challenges and cultural differences pose significant hurdles. Russia's demographic future hinges on creating a more attractive environment for its own citizens to live, work and raise families. Russia has experienced periods of both demographic boom and bust, often intertwined with war, revolution and social upheaval. The 20th century was a period of profound demographic upheaval for Russia, with wars and revolutions leaving lasting scars. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 led to a sharp decline in birth rates and an increase in emigration. Japan, with the world's oldest population and a shrinking workforce, offers both cautionary tales and potential solutions for Russia. Japan has maintained a more restrictive immigration policy, relying on technological innovation and social adaptations. This approach has helped Japan maintain its cultural homogeneity, but raised concerns about labour shortages and the sustainability of its social welfare system. Sweden and Finland provide valuable lessons in ageing gracefully with robust social safety nets and high quality of life. These nations emphasise social welfare, with universal healthcare, education and generous parental leave policies. Flexible work arrangements and lifelong learning programs have helped maintain high levels of employment and productivity. Beyond numbers, the qualitative dimensions of Russia's demographic crisis reveal the true cost of a shrinking population. Young people in rural Russia face a lack of economic opportunities, leading to an exodus to larger cities. The strain on the healthcare system is compounded by high rates of chronic diseases and the lingering effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Fewer people mean fewer workers, consumers and entrepreneurs, the lifeblood of any thriving economy. As the working-age population contracts, businesses face mounting difficulties in finding and retaining skilled workers. This demographic crunch also translates into a shrinking consumer base, hindering economic expansion. Russia faces a looming crisis in its social welfare system, particularly its pension program. The shrinking pool of taxpayers supporting a growing number of pensioners creates intergenerational tensions. Rising healthcare costs place additional pressure on Russia's already strained healthcare infrastructure. Russia's dwindling population has profound geopolitical implications, particularly in its Far East. China has already made inroads into Russia's Far East, investing in infrastructure and natural resource extraction. This demographic imbalance has implications for Russia's military posture in the region, making it more reliant on aging equipment. The demographic decline is not simply a matter of numbers. It is also reshaping the very fabric of Russian society, fueling a brain drain of skilled professionals, exacerbating social inequalities, and potentially sowing the seeds of internal tensions. The exodus of young, educated Russians seeking better opportunities abroad is a particularly worrisome trend. This brain drain deprives the country of much-needed talent and innovation, further hindering its ability to develop a modern, knowledge-based economy. The loss of these highly skilled individuals exacerbates the existing demographic imbalance, leaving behind an aging and less dynamic workforce. The demographic decline also has the potential to exacerbate existing social and ethnic tensions within Russia. The country's population is not shrinking uniformly, with some ethnic minority groups, particularly in the North Caucasus region, experiencing higher birth rates than the Slavic majority. This demographic imbalance, coupled with economic disparities and historical grievances, could fuel social unrest and challenge the Kremlin's ability to maintain stability and unity in the long run. Russia's shrinking population is not just a demographic crisis, it's a psychological one too. It weighs heavily on the national psyche, evoking a sense of loss and uncertainty about the future. This anxiety is acute given Russia's history as a vast empire, measuring power by territory and army size. The demographic decline challenges the notion of Russia as a great power. It undermines the narrative of national revival, exposing fragility beneath the strength. This dissonance creates fertile ground for anxiety and resentment, easily exploited for political gain. This vulnerability is compounded by the perceived loss of status on the global stage. As Russia's demographic weight diminishes, so does its ability to project power and influence. This decline creates resentment among some Russians yearning for past power, a sentiment easily manipulated by nationalist rhetoric. The limits of hard power in a shrinking world. The demographic crisis facing Russia underscores a fundamental shift in the nature of global power dynamics. In an increasingly interconnected and multipolar world, where economic competitiveness, technological innovation, and human capital reign supreme, sheer military might and territorial expansion are no longer the guarantors of national greatness they once were. Russia's dwindling population and aging workforce limit its ability to compete in this new global landscape. Its traditional reliance on hard power military force and natural resources is becoming increasingly unsustainable, as it lacks the demographic and economic dynamism to keep pace with rising powers like China and India. This realization has led to a growing debate within Russia about the need to diversify its sources of power and influence. Some argue that Russia must shift its focus from hard power to soft power, investing in education, innovation and cultural diplomacy to enhance its global standing. They point to the success of countries like Germany and Japan, which have leveraged their technological prowess and cultural influence to become major players on the world stage, despite their smaller populations and limited military capabilities. Seeking solace in the past, the allure of tradition and the orthodox revival. Faced with uncertainty, some Russians find comfort in traditional values and religious faith. The Russian Orthodox Church is seen as a guardian of national identity. Its emphasis on traditional family values resonates with many Russians. This resurgence is a response to the demographic crisis. However, critics argue it stifles dissent and restricts freedoms. The demographic challenge as a catalyst for reform. The demographic crisis confronting Russia is a formidable challenge, but it also presents an opportunity for profound and much-needed reforms. Addressing this crisis requires a fundamental shift in thinking, prioritizing human capital, innovation and well-being. Investing in education, healthcare and social support systems is essential. Tackling corruption and fostering a more open society is crucial. Such reforms are essential for demographic recovery and economic potential. The Kremlin has implemented policies to boost Russia's birth rate, including cash incentives, expanded parental leave and subsidized mortgages. These efforts occur amidst economic uncertainty and a shrinking social safety net. The Maternity Capital Program offers a one-time payment for second children, credited with a modest birth rate increase. Critics argue it mainly benefits those already planning larger families. Subsidized mortgages aim to make home ownership more attainable, but face affordability challenges. Critics say these initiatives provide short-term relief, but don't address systemic issues like stagnant wages and limited job opportunities. While cash incentives and housing subsidies might provide a temporary boost to birth rates, experts agree that a sustainable solution requires addressing the root causes of the decline. This means shifting policy focus to long-term investments in human capital, social welfare and equitable wealth distribution. Reforming the labour market is crucial. Stagnant wages and limited job opportunities create economic insecurity, discouraging family formation. Investment in education, vocational training and entrepreneurship is needed. Creating a more equitable tax system and family-friendly work environment are crucial. Addressing social and cultural factors like affordable childcare and quality healthcare is equally important. Tackling gender inequality supports both parents in their roles. The exodus of skilled professionals, entrepreneurs and young talent seeking better opportunities abroad represents a significant drain on Russia's human capital, further exacerbating its demographic challenges. Reversing this brain drain is crucial for revitalizing the economy, fostering innovation and securing a brighter future for the nation. To attract and retain its brightest minds, Russia needs to create an environment that is both welcoming and competitive on a global scale. This requires tackling endemic corruption, strengthening the rule of law, and fostering a culture of meritocracy that rewards talent and hard work. Investing in research and development, supporting startups and small businesses, and creating a more attractive investment climate are also crucial steps towards making Russia a more appealing destination for its diaspora. Beyond economic incentives, creating a more open and inclusive society is equally important for attracting back those who have left. This includes respecting human rights, protecting freedom of expression, and ensuring a level playing field for all citizens, regardless of their political views, ethnicity, or religious beliefs. Ultimately, reversing the brain drain requires not just economic reforms, but a fundamental shift in mindset, from a culture of suspicion and control to one of openness, trust, and opportunity. The demographic crisis facing Russia is part of a global trend of declining birth rates and aging populations. This transition presents challenges and opportunities for countries. Russia must adapt its policies to a shrinking, aging population. Prioritizing innovation and efficient resource use is essential. Rethinking social welfare and healthcare models is crucial. Embracing change can modernize Russia's economy and society. Investing in education and innovation is key. By adapting, Russia can emerge stronger and more resilient. Russia faces a demographic crisis with declining birth rates, rising mortality, and an exodus of skilled professionals. The Kremlin's cash incentives are insufficient to address the economic and social anxieties fueling this decline. Inaction threatens Russia's economy, social cohesion and geopolitical standing. Comprehensive reforms prioritizing human capital and innovation are essential for Russia's future. Failure to address the demographic crisis carries profound risks for Russia, potentially leading to a downward spiral of economic stagnation, social unrest, and geopolitical decline. A shrinking workforce will not only hamper economic growth, but also place an unsustainable burden on the country's pension system and social safety net, leading to intergenerational tensions and a decline in living standards. The exodus of skilled professionals seeking better opportunities abroad will further erode Russia's economic competitiveness and innovative capacity, leaving it lagging behind in a rapidly changing global economy. The demographic imbalance between urban and rural areas will continue to widen, exacerbating social inequalities and creating pockets of poverty and despair. Geopolitically, a shrinking and aging Russia will find it increasingly difficult to maintain its influence in its near abroad and project power on the world stage. Its ability to counter the growing assertiveness of China, manage its vast and sparsely populated Far East, and maintain a credible military deterrent will be severely tested. The demographic crisis, if left unaddressed, could ultimately relegate Russia to the status of a regional power, its global ambitions thwarted by its own internal weaknesses. As Russia stands at a demographic crossroads, the path it chooses will define its future. One potential scenario is a proactive approach where the government implements comprehensive policies to reverse the demographic decline. This could include offering financial incentives for families to have more children, improving healthcare to increase life expectancy, and creating a supportive environment for young professionals to stay and thrive within the country. Another scenario is a collaborative international effort where Russia partners with other nations to address common demographic challenges. By sharing knowledge and resources, Russia could benefit from global best practices in managing population trends. However, there is also a more pessimistic scenario, where continued inaction leads to further demographic and economic decline. In this scenario, Russia may face severe labor shortages, a crumbling social welfare system, and increased social and political instability. Ultimately, the future of Russia's demographic landscape depends on the choices made today. By addressing the root causes of its population decline and embracing innovative solutions, Russia can chart a course towards a more sustainable and prosperous future. The key lies in acknowledging the urgency of the issue and committing to long-term strategic planning. As Russia grapples with its demographic challenges, the global landscape of migration offers both opportunities and obstacles. On one hand, an influx of migrants could help alleviate labor shortages and bring in new skills, potentially boosting economic growth. Countries like Germany and Canada have successfully leveraged migration to counteract demographic decline, offering a potential model for Russia. However, integrating migrants into Russian society presents its own set of challenges. Cultural and language barriers, coupled with existing social tensions, could complicate efforts to create a cohesive and inclusive community. Additionally, Russia's geopolitical relations may influence the types of migrants willing to move there, further complicating the demographic equation. Moreover, global migration trends are influenced by factors like climate change, economic disparities, and political instability, which can be unpredictable and may not always align with Russia's needs. For instance, while some regions might see an outflow of people due to adverse conditions, others might experience an influx, leading to uneven demographic impacts across the country. Ultimately, how Russia navigates these global migration trends will be crucial in shaping its demographic future. By adopting a strategic and inclusive approach, Russia could turn migration into an asset, helping to stabilize its population and invigorate its economy. The key will be balancing the immediate needs with long-term integration efforts, ensuring that both migrants and native citizens benefit from a more diverse and dynamic society. Amidst the demographic challenges, technology and innovation emerge as potential lifelines for Russia. Advances in healthcare technology can significantly improve life expectancy and quality of life, addressing one of Russia's most pressing issues. Telemedicine, for example, can bridge the gap in healthcare access for remote and underserved regions, ensuring that more people receive timely and effective medical care. Artificial intelligence and automation also offer promising solutions for labor shortages. By automating repetitive and labor-intensive tasks, Russia can maintain productivity levels even with a shrinking workforce. This not only helps stabilize the economy, but also opens up new opportunities for high-skilled jobs, attracting talent from both within and outside the country. Moreover, technology can play a crucial role in education and skill development. Online learning platforms and digital resources can provide quality education to a broader audience, preparing a new generation of skilled workers ready to tackle the challenges of a modern economy. This is particularly important as Russia seeks to diversify its economy and reduce its reliance on natural resources. Innovation in housing and urban planning can also contribute to creating more livable and attractive cities, encouraging both retention of the current population and attraction of new residents. Smart city initiatives, which integrate technology to improve urban living conditions, can make Russian cities more sustainable and appealing. However, leveraging technology and innovation requires significant investment and a forward-thinking approach. It also demands a supportive policy environment that fosters research and development, encourages entrepreneurship, and ensures that the benefits of technological advancements are widely shared across society. By embracing technology and innovation, Russia has the potential to not only mitigate its demographic challenges, but also transform them into opportunities for growth and renewal. The key will be to act decisively and strategically, turning today's challenges into tomorrow's strengths. While technology and innovation offer promising solutions, cultural and social factors play an equally crucial role in shaping Russia's demographic future. Traditional values, family structures, and societal norms significantly impact population growth. In Russia, the concept of family has deep-rooted historical and cultural significance. However, modern economic pressures and shifting social dynamics have led to smaller family sizes and delayed parenthood. Young couples often prioritize career development and financial stability before starting a family, resulting in lower birth rates. Moreover, gender roles and expectations influence family planning decisions. In many regions, women face the dual burden of career and household responsibilities, discouraging larger families. Promoting gender equality and providing support for working parents, such as affordable childcare and parental leave, can encourage higher birth rates. Another factor is the perception of stability and security. Political and economic uncertainties can deter individuals from expanding their families. Ensuring a stable and prosperous environment is essential for fostering population growth. Additionally, societal attitudes towards migration and integration affect demographic trends. A welcoming and inclusive society can attract immigrants and help offset population decline. Embracing cultural diversity and promoting social cohesion are vital for creating a thriving, multicultural community. Religious and cultural traditions also influence reproductive behaviors. The Orthodox Church, with its significant influence in Russia, advocates for larger families and traditional values. Balancing these traditions with modern societal needs is a delicate but necessary task. Addressing these cultural and social factors requires a comprehensive approach. Policies that support family life, promote gender equality, and create a stable and inclusive society can significantly impact population growth. By understanding and addressing these influences, Russia can create a more favorable environment for its demographic future. As we navigate these complexities, it's clear that the path to demographic renewal is multifaceted, involving both technological advancements and a deep understanding of cultural and social dynamics. To understand potential pathways for Russia's demographic renewal, it is enlightening to compare the demographic policies of various countries and their outcomes. Let's start with France. Known for its robust family policies, France has successfully maintained a relatively high birth rate compared to other European nations. Generous parental leave, subsidized childcare, and family allowances have created a supportive environment for families. These measures have not only encouraged higher birth rates, but have also promoted gender equality by enabling both parents to participate in the workforce. Next, we look at Germany. Facing its own demographic challenges, Germany has implemented policies focused on work-life balance. The introduction of Elterngeld, a parental allowance, has incentivized both parents to take time off work to care for their children. Additionally, investments in early childhood education and flexible working hours have made it easier for parents to balance career and family life. Turning our attention to the Nordic countries, Sweden and Norway stand out for their comprehensive and progressive family policies. These nations offer extensive parental leave, high-quality childcare, and financial support for families. The emphasis on gender equality has resulted in higher fertility rates and a more balanced distribution of household and childcare responsibilities between men and women. In Asia, Singapore presents a different approach. Faced with low birth rates, the government has introduced a range of incentives, including baby bonuses, housing grants for young couples, and subsidized fertility treatments. Despite these efforts, cultural factors and high living costs continue to pose challenges to increasing the birth rate. On the other hand, Japan has struggled with an aging population and low birth rates. Efforts to boost fertility have included policies such as improved childcare services and financial incentives for families. However, deep-rooted cultural norms around work and family life have made significant improvements difficult to achieve. By examining these diverse strategies, it becomes clear that a successful demographic policy must be multifaceted, addressing economic, social and cultural factors. For Russia, this means not only providing financial support, but also fostering a societal environment that supports family life, promotes gender equality, and ensures economic stability. Incorporating lessons from these countries can help Russia navigate its demographic challenges and work towards a sustainable future. The path forward requires a combination of innovative policies and a deep understanding of the unique cultural and social dynamics at play. As we delve deeper into these comparative insights, it becomes evident that the right mix of policies can pave the way for a brighter demographic future for Russia. As Russia grapples with its demographic challenges, the economic implications cannot be overstated. A shrinking workforce means fewer people are contributing to the economy, leading to slower economic growth. This demographic shift places immense pressure on the country's social welfare systems, including pensions and healthcare, which are already strained. With fewer young people entering the labour market, the burden on the existing workforce increases, making it harder to sustain productivity levels. This can lead to a vicious cycle of reduced economic output and lower living standards. Additionally, the ageing population requires more healthcare services, which further diverts resources from other critical areas of the economy. The economic impact is not limited to the domestic sphere. Russia's position on the global stage could be compromised as its economic power wanes. A weaker economy translates to diminished influence in international affairs, potentially leading to a power vacuum that other nations might exploit. Moreover, the demographic decline could exacerbate internal tensions. Regions with declining populations may feel neglected, leading to potential unrest and instability. This could further strain the national budget, diverting funds from essential development projects to address security concerns. However, it's not all doom and gloom. There are opportunities for Russia to turn this demographic challenge into an economic advantage. By investing in technology and innovation, Russia can boost productivity and make up for the shrinking workforce. Automation and AI can play a crucial role in maintaining economic output. Additionally, retraining and upskilling the existing workforce can help bridge the gap. Addressing the root causes of demographic decline, such as improving healthcare and creating a supportive environment for families, can also lead to long-term economic benefits. By fostering a more inclusive and dynamic economy, Russia can navigate these demographic changes and emerge stronger. In summary, while the economic implications of demographic changes in Russia are significant, they also present an opportunity for transformative growth. By adopting forward-thinking policies and leveraging technological advancements, Russia can mitigate the negative impacts and build a resilient and prosperous future. As Russia confronts its demographic challenges, two pillars stand out as crucial for shaping a sustainable future: education and healthcare. These sectors not only determine the quality of life but also play a pivotal role in demographic trends. Investing in education is essential for cultivating a skilled and adaptable workforce. By providing access to quality education, Russia can empower its youth to drive innovation and economic growth. Enhanced educational opportunities also attract families, encouraging higher birth rates and reducing emigration. A well-educated populace is more likely to adopt healthier lifestyles and make informed decisions, contributing to longer life expectancy and lower healthcare costs. Healthcare, on the other hand, is the bedrock of a thriving population. Improving healthcare services can significantly reduce mortality rates and increase life expectancy. Accessible and efficient healthcare systems ensure that people can lead productive lives, contributing to the economy for longer periods. Preventive care and early intervention are key strategies in mitigating the impact of chronic diseases, which are prevalent in aging populations. Moreover, a robust healthcare system can address the mental health issues that often accompany demographic transitions, such as anxiety about economic uncertainty or the stress of caregiving for elderly family members. Mental health support is vital for maintaining social cohesion and preventing the societal strains that can arise from demographic shifts. By prioritizing education and healthcare, Russia can create a virtuous cycle of demographic resilience. Educated and healthy individuals are more likely to contribute positively to society, fostering a stable and prosperous nation. These investments are not just expenditures, they are essential strategies for ensuring a vibrant future. In essence, education and healthcare are not mere policy areas, but foundational elements that can shape Russia's demographic destiny. By focusing on these pillars, Russia can build a resilient society capable of navigating demographic changes and emerging stronger. Government policies play an instrumental role in managing population growth and decline. In Russia's case, these policies can be the steering wheel that guides the nation towards demographic stability and growth. Effective family policies such as parental leave, child allowances and affordable childcare can encourage higher birth rates. For instance, countries like France have successfully implemented such measures, resulting in relatively stable fertility rates. Furthermore, immigration policies can be tailored to attract skilled workers and repatriate expatriates, offering incentives for return migration and creating a welcoming environment for immigrants can help mitigate population decline. Additionally, regional development policies can address internal migration issues by investing in infrastructure and economic opportunities in less populated regions. The government can balance population distribution and reduce urban overcrowding. Labour market reforms, including flexible working conditions and opportunities for lifelong learning, can also enhance workforce participation, particularly among women and older individuals. Lastly, social policies that promote gender equality and work-life balance are crucial. Empowering women through education and employment opportunities not only boosts the economy but also positively impacts demographic trends. In essence, well-crafted government policies can create an environment conducive to population growth and demographic stability. By learning from global best practices and adapting them to the Russian context, the government can steer the nation towards a sustainable demographic future. In a world increasingly interconnected, no nation stands alone in facing demographic challenges. For Russia, international cooperation could be a game changer. By forging partnerships with other countries and international organizations, Russia can access a wealth of knowledge, resources, and innovative solutions. Consider the European Union's collaborative approach to demographic issues. Through shared research, funding, and policy initiatives, EU member states have tackled aging populations and declining birth rates more effectively than they could alone. Russia could benefit from similar regional alliances, particularly with countries experiencing comparable demographic trends. Moreover, global forums like the United Nations and the World Health Organization offer platforms for sharing best practices and coordinating efforts. Engaging in these forums can help Russia tap into international expertise on healthcare improvements, family support systems, and sustainable migration policies. Joint ventures in technology and healthcare innovation can also play a pivotal role. By collaborating with nations leading in medical research and technology, Russia can enhance its healthcare system, thereby improving life expectancy and quality of life for its citizens. Lastly, educational exchanges and international scholarships can attract young talent to Russia, fostering a more dynamic and diverse population. By opening its doors to international students and professionals, Russia can mitigate brain drain and inject fresh perspectives into its society. In essence, embracing international cooperation not only addresses immediate demographic concerns, but also strengthens Russia's position on the global stage. By working together with the world, Russia can pave the way for a more resilient and prosperous future. As we look back at Russia's demographic journey, it's clear that the road has been fraught with challenges. From declining birth rates to increasing emigration, the hurdles are significant. However, the narrative is far from hopeless. By leveraging international cooperation, embracing innovative solutions, and learning from global best practices, Russia can turn the tide. The key lies in a multifaceted approach improving healthcare to extend life expectancy, creating family-friendly policies to encourage higher birth rates, and fostering an inclusive environment that welcomes both domestic and international talent. Investments in education, healthcare and housing are not just expenditures, but vital steps toward a sustainable future. Moreover, Russia's rich cultural heritage and strong sense of tradition can be powerful assets. By integrating these elements with modern policies and global partnerships, Russia can create a unique model of demographic resilience. In essence, the potential for a brighter future exists. With strategic planning, committed leadership and the collective will of its people, Russia can navigate its demographic challenges and emerge stronger. The journey ahead may be complex, but the destination is within reach, a resilient, thriving Russia ready to face the future. Despite the challenges, there is hope for Russia. Learning from other countries, Russia can adapt best practices. Investing in education, healthcare and housing is key. Embracing innovation and inclusivity will help Russia thrive.